Want to do in the video. I'm trying to do a throwback video for my granny and papa to show y'all. So this is my granny and papa. Look at how cute they is. That was at the Olive Garden. So that's my granny. As you know, I just bought her that like yesterday. And this is my papa. I put his hat on him because that was like one of his favorite hats, and you can see in the picture, and so I put that, and then they next to each other with some little flowers so they can be next to each other forever. You just want to be all up in the video. But the cute little story about this, when we was at the Olive Garden, so I basically had to trick my granny because my granny never wanted to leave the house. Like, the only time we could get her to leave is when she had a doctor's appointment. So I fucking lied to my granny and I told her she got a doctor's appointment, and it was a Saturday. And so she like, are you sure it's a doctor open on Saturday? I said, Granny, it's a specialist. Just trust me. I said, come on now. You got to go. You know you don't play about your doctor's appointments. And so she would start looking funny when she saw my papa getting dressed and my little brother was getting dressed. And she was like, oh, everybody's going? I was like, yeah, girl, we just all want to ride. It's a beautiful day. Everybody want to get out the house. But she low-key was looking like she was like something ain't right. I literally, my granny had became like my little baby doll. Like she wouldn't dress herself. She wouldn't comb her hair no more. I had to do everything. So I slicked her little hair back, put her little headband on, got her dressed right. And so we hit the road. And then literally we pulled up. The Olive Garden like had office buildings next to it. So it looked like a doctor. So I parked in front of the doctor's office so she wouldn't know. But the only reason she knew is because all of a sudden my cousins, they met us up there. And so they ran to my car and like opened the door and started kissing on her. She was like, what's going on here? My granny was like partially deaf. So she was like, what's going on? And when I tell y'all, I hopped out that motherfucking car so fast because I was like, she might try to snatch me. I have to let people know my granny was partially deaf because if they wonder like why I talk so loud, like, well, bitch, that's why, because I grew up in a house with my granny partially deaf, and black people, we don't really fuck with that sign language shit. So we just talk real loud to try to make the person hear us. And then we do like what I call hood sign language, like, Granny, I need money. And then we would just throw up our hands. Y'all, the look on my granny face, like when she found out what the fuck I did, I had tricked her and got the whole family to meet us at the Olive Garden to have like lunch and shit. She couldn't even be mad because first off, she loved the Olive Garden. Look at her. Yeah, and she loved that iced tea. But they both loved the Olive Garden, right? So that my grandpa was all smiling and shit. And my granny, she got that little smirk on her face because she wanted to whoop my motherfucking ass. She was like, she just kept looking at me the whole time we sit at the table. She kept giving me the cutest fucking little look. Like, ooh, I want to get you so bad, but I can't. I don't fucking play. I get to what I want. Like, shit. I mean, that was the only way she was gonna get out the damn house. Shit, what was I supposed to do? That's why sometimes you gotta tell a little white lie. You gotta tell a little white lie, shit, to get shit done. I feel like black people need to be more affectionate. Like, every time I would bust out crying, my granny or papa would just be like, go lay down. Like, nobody would ever try to hold me and let me cry, bitch. Like, that's the only thing. Like, they should have been more fucking affectionate. I used to be so affectionate, especially with my granny. I used to just fucking go and sit my big ass on her, and she would be like, move, girl. I'm like, y'all black people need to learn how to love on each other more. Shit. I used to go off on my granny and be like, Granny, if Papa comes sit on your lap, you ain't gonna tell him to move. And you know what she would do? She would play that hard of hearing, like, oh, I can't hear what you said. I'd be like, no, you can hear me, shit.